I can't believe Brooklyn's a WWE superstar now.
I can't believe I have to be her partner.
It's good she no longer has any authority, but it feels like she's even more ingrained in our lives.
At least it's now legal for you to punch her in the face. Again, I have to be her partner.
It can't be much worse than teaming with Drew McIntyre. It makes my skin crawl every time I have to tag him.
But you chose to team with McIntyre. I didn't have any say in this.
It wasn't like I had a ton of good options. Look, all that aside, I just have a feeling this isn't going to end well for anyone.
Well, at least I can still make the best of a bad situation and win some money for charity.
Even though I can't stand my partner, I still plan on winning the Mixed Match Challenge.
Same here, on both accounts.
It's the woman so famous they named a borough after her. Brooklyn.
The war. This is a historic night as our former GM, Brooklyn Von Braun, makes her highly anticipated in-ring debut in WWE, replacing the injured Ronda Rousey.
I still can't believe Brooklyn and Trey are partners. I mean, talk about an unlikely pairing. They've been at each other's throats for like 20 years.
Well, we'll have to see if their adversarial past affects the American Hero's ability to work together in the Mixed Match Challenge.
I guess Brooklyn came up with that team name. Real creative. Hey, at least it's not as bad as their opponents who call themselves the Moons over my Sammy.
I gotta like that.
I bet you do.
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
He has become relentless at this point.
Tapped into an energy source and he's going strong. Boom!
Full bomb.
What impact. Boom.
Nice.
Harsh impact.
And Sami Zayn reverses it. When you look at this,
it looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
That's gotta be it. Plenty of fight left. Not yet. Lives to fight another day. Look at this. Boom. Nice.
Oh, my goodness.
How could Sami Zayn just dig deeper right now and find his way out of this one?
Wait a second. It appears Brooklyn wants Trey to attempt the same double team maneuver that injured Ronda Rousey.
Is she trying to prove she can do it better?
I don't know, but it looks like Trey's not quite sure about this after what happened to Ronda.
Perfect execution by the American heroes.
An impressive win for the new team of Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun.
I'm still not sure what to think about these two teaming. It's very strange.
It looks like Trey's still trying to get used to it as well.
I told you guys 100 times, Brooklyn's a professional. She likes winning much more than she dislikes Trey.
And here comes Trey's best friend, Red, for their Mixed Match Challenge match.
Hey, good luck.
Well, that was awkward.
You don't want to read too much into anything, but it certainly looked like Red just ignored Trey altogether.
Well, it's obvious Red is upset about Trey teaming with Brooklyn, but she'd better get over it fast or it's going to end up costing her team this match.
As this mixed match challenge match begins, we have to consider the possibility that Red's team could end up facing Trey and Brooklyn Von Braun at some point.
Well, given what we know about Brooklyn's ability to get under Red's skin, that could definitely be a volatile situation.
You would think that since this whole thing's for charity, that everyone would be able to manage their emotions, but if Brooklyn triggers hothead Red, all bets are off.
Boom!
Right between the eyes.
Ooh, that kick. Elusive movement there.
Drop kick.
Beautiful.
Here's Ruby Riott.
Nice drop kick.
Dangerous situation here, guys. Downright treacherous. Oh, no, we've got a problem here, guys.
Ooh-wee. Not again. One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
She returns the favor there.
Knee drop.
That was nasty. So precise.
Boom!
Right between the eyes.
Some miscues from Ruby Riott here. Oh,
Jeez. Take all the wind out of you.
Wow, she turned that one around.
whoa. Ruby Riott with the reversal.
And Drew McIntyre just tagged himself in. Red didn't like that.
After some miscommunication on the tag, it appears Red and Drew McIntyre are having a minor disagreement.
This looks like it might be more than a minor disagreement. McIntyre is walking out and leaving Red to fight on her own.
Is anyone really surprised? This is what happens when two people who despise each other try to form a team.
At least Aleister Black isn't going to take advantage of this situation, as it looks like he's resigned to this essentially turning into a one-on-one match. Ruby Riott's no-nonsense, all-disruption approach to the world also translates to her approach in the ring. And it's an approach that has seen her cause chaos in this women's division. And guys, it seems like these Liverpool crowds get more and more enthusiastic each time we visit. Boom!
Right between the eyes.
She's bringing the pressure on now.
She's got the skill and the stamina to really do some damage here.
God, face first! Oh, what a right!
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Looks like Ruby Riott has broken a sweat.
She still has a lot of time to recover, though.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
German suplex!
contact there. Really just laying it in. Uh-oh. Belly to back suplex.
She scores big with the counter.
Again! Oh, debilitating elbow drop.
When you see Ruby Riott, you know that Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan are close by, just waiting to strike. And that is something that every competitor in the women's division must combat against.
I don't like what you're insinuating, Cole. Ruby knows that when you're dealing with privileged people, the odds are often in their favor. Logan and Morgan even the score and pay immediate dividends.
Knee drop.
How did Ruby Riott turn that one around? Nice drop kick.
I'd like to elaborate on my point about Ruby Riott's expertise in playing the numbers game, gentlemen. The result is the Riott squad is running roughshod over the entire women's division.
Well, we know that these unprovoked, often blindsided attacks are just going to continue, Michael. I don't know if there's anyone who can put an end to the Riott squad's brutality and chaos.
Can she end it here?
Rope breaks the hold there.
Hammerlock applied. Oh, no, no. Uh-oh. Oh, it's going to break an arm.
Straight punch. She's in a bad way here.
Oh, jeez. Take all the wind out of you.
She's licking her chops. Oh, it's not going to be pretty. Go to sleep. Shoulders down.
1, 2, 3. There's the pin. It's over. It's all over.
Here is your winner, the Real Deal, Rachel.
Now that's an eye-opening
After a couple more wins for both our teams, Trey and I would be in a position we'd never been in before. Standing across the ring from each other as opponents in the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge.
Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Yeah, you too.
Do you mean that? Because it seems like you can't bring yourself to say the actual words.
I can totally say it, but now that you told me to, it won't mean as much.
Come on, just say it. Good luck.
Hey, look. It's your partner.
How convenient.
You're talking to the opposition before our match? You do realize I could give them a competitive advantage.
My team doesn't need an advantage to beat someone who's had less than 5 matches.
I'm pretty sure I had less than 5 matches when I was tapping you out in high school, and tonight will be exactly the same. Except this time, a whole lot more people will see me embarrass you. Come on, we need to discuss what we're going to do with our prize money after we win. I was thinking we'd donate it to victims of identity heft. It's when people identify as skinny, but they're actually really fat. I think Red might have it.
You may not like her, but she's as tough. This is it, the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge. One of these teams will take home $500,000 to donate to a charity of their choice.
Don't bury the lead, Cole. The charity part's nice, but the real story here is that best friends Red and Trey are facing each other for the first time ever. Things could get very interesting.
Normally, I think you guys were just trying to stir up drama, but Red and Trey have definitely seemed a bit off lately, and this match certainly won't help matters.
Did you hear the impact? Knee drop.
That was nasty. So precise. This will damage your back.
Showing a lot of fury with these attacks.
He can crank it up whenever the mood strikes him.
This is a big risk. Will it pay off? From the top. Elbow drop. Uh-oh. Producing a trampling. And there's the reversal from Drew McIntyre. I don't think I've seen a superstar more driven to succeed than Drew McIntyre. When he was released in 2014, McIntyre said he'd be back, and that's exactly what happened.
Oh, McIntyre really took a negative and turned it into a positive. Instead of feeling sorry for himself and blaming everybody else, he traveled the globe and made himself an even bigger star.
Launched with a belly-to-belly. Drew McIntyre beginning to look a little weak out there.
Oh, and it's McIntyre turning the tables.
And again, yet another counter. Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. Caught him right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot.
The referee really has to be on his game here in this mixed tag team match.
Following up on what you two were saying about McIntyre's initial release, not only did he return with more fire and fans, he also came back in even better shape than before.
Yeah, McIntyre's always had a height advantage, but in his time away, he worked on his strength, conditioning, and added considerable power to his Claymore kick and aftershock DDT.
Oh, what a slam. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly. Oh, and she turns it around.
Wow, what impact. Tagged in. Launched with a belly-to-belly. It is very clear that Drew McIntyre is feeling the physicality of this contest.
He's hurt. McIntyre made a great comeback to NXT. Now he's going to need another comeback right now.
Setting him up for the flatliner. Uh-oh, look at this.
Nelson applied.
The dragon suplex. Snap suplex. Uh-oh. Running senton. Oh, again. And there's the reversal from Drew McIntyre. Wow, what a sequence. Look at this.
Ooh, tossed with the suplex.
He continues to press forward.
Yeah, he's a guy who can turn up the volume.
Tag.
Gets out of dodge there.
Step up Enziguri.
Right in the ear.
Knee drop.
That was nasty. So precise.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
In off the tag. Boom. Nice. Going to the top rope once more.
Oh, look out.
Diving shoulder tackle.
Oh, my goodness.
This could do it. Wait, what?
Wow. That's pretty unbelievable, Cole.
In off the tag. Big back body drop.
You see the height on that?
And finds a counter. Ooh, what a slap.
Oh, here we go.
And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael.
Oh, God, what an elbow. Point of the elbow, nailed it.
Big slam.
Reverses. Can she take advantage?
Now that got those shoulders on the mat. And the shoulder gets up in time.
Hey, I guess you never know.
Once more, setting it up.
Had it scouted.
And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
There's the switch. Drew McIntyre's in. He's going for the pin. This could be it. Gets the shoulder. Wow. What's it going to take?
Drew McIntyre drawing on his incredible reserves right now.
And there's the reversal from Drew McIntyre. No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
Stop pulling the leg snap.
That's going to hurt. Tear your hamstring. Uh-oh.
Head crank.
Drew McIntyre made him pay there.
And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Working on the leg. Tagged in. And it's not going to be pretty. Elbow smash. Wow, what a sequence. Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Wow, what impact. We might be close to the end.
This is all but over.
Slips out of the ring.
I like her thought process here. Slam down hard.
She scores big with the counter.
Great athleticism.
Oh, man, what a leg drop.
Ooh, what impact. Nothing's going to stop her now.
She's showing some great effort. We'll see if it lasts. Here comes an atomic drop.
She's calling for it.
What a counter.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step away after the upper body.
And it's targeted attacks like this that put people on shelves for a very long time.
Now look at this power. And he goes for the pin.
Wow. Part of me thought that was it, Cole.
Boom, what impact. Ooh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
No, another reversal. Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here. Oh, my goodness.
And will this be it?
What a fool. He had him dead to rights. He wants it one more time.
And he goes for the pin.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
Oh, it's not going to be pretty.
Going up top.
Bang, right in the face.
Lightning fast reflexes.
And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael.
Clothesline.
Strong kick. My goodness.
Uh-oh. Future shot.
Will that be it?
That should do it right there. Despite having obvious differences, Red and Drew McIntyre are your Mixed Match Challenge winners.
Differences is a nice way to put it. Red and McIntyre despise each other. It's a testament to their in-ring toughness that they were able to overcome their discord and win the whole thing.
I just hope that now that this is over, there won't be any hard feelings between Red and Trey. They've been through too much together to let something like this get between them.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? What's up with you riding with her?
Relax. I offered him a ride since we're both going to the gym.
Look, I know we usually ride together, but I wanted to get some extra training in since Samoa Joe basically wants to strangle me to death with his crazy cyborg arm at SmackDown 1500.
I'd be happy to help you work on your submissions. It's really the only way you're going to survive the coquina clutch. I mean, that little reversal trick you taught him might have worked in their first match, but let's face it, he needs some real training. After all, my MMA record was 24-2. The 2 losses were DQs for eye gouging, so really, I was undefeated.
You training me is a great idea. It could help me survive Samoa Joe. Who knows, maybe even beat him.
Good. We'll get started right away. And by the way, I didn't get a chance to congratulate you on winning the Mixed Match Challenge. It actually inspired me.
To what? Quit?
Donation of the $500,000 to that animal shelter in our hometown got me thinking, what can Brooklyn do to help? So I decided to donate $1 million of my own personal money to the shelter.
Wow, that's amazing.
They're naming an entire wing after me. Did you get a wing?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I guess 500K isn't really wing money. But hey, I have the director's info. I'll see if they can at least name something after you. Maybe a maintenance closet or a bathroom stall. I'll let you know when we can get started on that training, partner.
So what, are you friends with her now?
No, it's not like that.
Well, it seems like that. I mean, first you're riding with her, and now you're training with her? Did you forget this is the same person who tormented us for 20 years?
I got to ride with her one time. And besides, she's changed, okay? I mean, she just donated $1 million of her own money to an animal shelter. Bad people don't do that.
How naive are you? She's obviously lying about the donation to try and get under my skin. There's no way she would ever actually do something good like that. She's always been fake, and this is no different.
Can't assume any of that.
I'm not assuming she's a terrible person. I know that. And I thought you did too.
Come on. That mural's kind of freaking me out. It feels like you're watching me from every angle.
I am. But focus here. So when Samoa Joe gets you in the coquina clutch this time...
How do you know he'll get me in it?
It's a submission match, which means he'll be going for it early and often, so you have to be prepared. And what I was going to say before you interrupted me...
Sorry, won't happen again.
What I was going to say is your little trick you used against him 10 years ago when you rolled backwards to get the win isn't going to work this time. He'll be ready. And even if you pulled it off, it won't do any good because this is a submission
Rivalry match. Rivalry submission match.
Right. So I'm Samoa Joe, and I'm going to put you in the coquina clutch. Try to escape.
Oh, I tap.
That was pathetic.
I know. How am I ever gonna beat Samoa Joe? I mean, once she cinches in that arm around my neck, it's all over. Goodbye, WWE Championship. Goodbye, Trachea. Goodbye, Earth. Hello, big ring in the sky. Hopefully.
Okay, stop. You're spiraling. It's not about his arm. It's about his legs.
Huh?
I studied hours of footage of Samoa Joe locking in the coquina clutch. You're welcome. And I discovered a hidden flaw that's going to allow you to counter it and beat him. Give me your phone. Voice password?
Trey and Peyton Royce forever?
Voice recognition volume too low. Please try again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever. It's a joke. Please don't tell her.
Anyway, like I said, I watched a lot of tape on Samoa Joe, and I discovered this. Watch his ankles. See how he crosses them? He does it every time. That's your opening to beat him.
I don't get it.
Of course you don't. Let me show you. Put me in the coquina clutch and make sure you cross your ankles like Joe does.
What the heck was that?
The secret to not getting the life choked out of you and walking away with your WWE championship.
Wow, this is weird to say with all our history, but I don't know what I'd be doing right now without your help.
I guess I've been in a charitable mood lately.
Well, seriously, thanks for teaching me this. So, I guess we're good to go now?
Are you kidding? You haven't actually learned how to do the counter yet. On your back. We're going to start with a hip motion. I'll film on your phone so you can watch it back later. It locked again.
Trey and Peyton Royce forever!
Welcome to the special 1500th episode of SmackDown Live.
SmackDown Live has been the home of some amazing matches over the years, and tonight we continue that tradition with the long-awaited, much-anticipated battle between Trey and Samoa Joe.
This submission match for the WWE Championship is 7 years in the making, going back to Trey's debut when he shocked the WWE Universe and Samoa Joe. But tonight on SmackDown 1500, will Joe finally get his revenge?
Hey, what are you doing?
Studying my training footage. I think I actually have a chance tonight thanks to Brooklyn.
Yeah, about her.
I don't want to get into it again. I need to focus on my match.
I actually wanted to apologize. I might have been acting a little crazy lately.
A little?
Okay, slightly more than a little. I called the animal shelter that Brooklyn said she donated the money to, and turns out she wasn't lying.
See? I told you she's changed.
I think I just got caught up with us competing against each other in the mixed match challenge. And then I felt like I was losing my best friend to pretty much the worst person I could imagine. But maybe she's not the worst person after all. There's probably some terrible dictators or criminals on death row who are slightly worse.
That's very big of you to say that. So you should be cool with the fact that Brooklyn is going to be in my corner tonight then, right? I need her out there to coach me through the technique she taught me.
Totally cool with that. Not bothered at all. Besides, I have a big announcement to focus on.
About what?
Well, I decided to get back to concentrating on the list, and there's one thing on there I always wanted to accomplish, but it never seemed possible. Especially when Brooklyn was GM, no offense to your new BFF. But since this is a very special episode of SmackDown Live, it's the perfect time to make it happen. Good luck tonight. Seriously.
Hey, you finally said it.
And I meant it. Tonight, we celebrate 1,500 episodes of SmackDown Live. On nights like this, we look back at the amazing superstars who helped us get here. For me, personally, when I was an awkward teenager, the thought that I could someday do this seemed like a total long shot. But I was inspired by Bella's, Natalia, and Mickie James. Around that time, I created this list of goals I'd someday want to accomplish if I ever made it to WWE. Well, I think I've more than made it. But there's one thing on this list that all those women I mentioned accomplished. But I never have, because it's kind of impossible now. But if I've learned anything on my journey, it's that nothing is truly unattainable. The goal I'm referring to is winning the title that I grew up watching. The WWE Divas Championship. Like I said, kind of hard to do considering it hasn't existed in almost 15 years. But I'm proposing that WWE bring the Divas Championship back so I can honor the women who blazed a path for me and prove that no dream is ever hopeless or unimaginable.
Wait, what? And you want me to tell her right now?
I'm sorry, but I was just told to inform you that the Divas Championship is already spoken for.
Already spoken for? It hasn't existed in over a decade. How is that even possible?
They said you would hear more in the very near future. That's all I know.
What just happened?
I have no idea, but apparently someone in the back has other plans for the Divas Championship.
The following contest introducing the challenger from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe. And introducing the champion.
This match between Trey and Samoa Joe is finally happening tonight on SmackDown. 1,500 after nearly a decade of anticipation.
I don't think Trey was anticipating this as much as Samoa Joe, especially considering it's a submission match, which definitely favors Joe in his coquina clutch.
Let's not ignore the fact that...
Look out! Moonsault!
Did you see that height? Hooked them.
Uh-oh! Running senton! He is efficient and dangerous with his offense thus far.
Yeah, we all know he's a guy with great skill and endurance.
Stump puller leg snap!
That's gonna hurt.
Tear your hamstring. Great decision by Joe to capitalize.
Whoa, it's another reversal. A striking blow. When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
sling blade! The champ to the top turnbuckle.
Missile drop kick finds its mark.
That's gonna hurt.
Tear your hamstring.
Running senton!
Now trampling the opposition.
And no luck against Joe there.
Reverses. Can he make him pay?
Boom! Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Hits him with a gut-wrench suplex. What impact! Here's Joe. Uranage plants him. Gets him with a counter. Sling blade.
Nicely done. Oh, saw it coming.
Gotta wonder how this is going to end, Byron. It's not going to be good.
Nice job by some...
Joe locks it in. Can he get down? Can he go down with it? He does.
Locked in. Samoa Joe's opponent is about to take a nap.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hop.
And you will know him by the carnage in his wake. Samoa Joe is...
This match between Trey and Samoa Joe is finally happening tonight on SmackDown. 1,500 after nearly a decade of anticipation.
I don't think Trey was anticipating this as much as Samoa Joe, especially considering it's a submission match, which definitely favors Joe and his coquina clutch.
Look at this. Elbow drop.
A well-aimed strike.
He's definitely being the aggressor here.
No doubt he is a force of nature.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it. Look at this. Wasn't expecting that.
That'll absolutely give you a headache. That's for sure, Michael.
What's he going to do with it? His head's taking the brunt of the punishment here.
Come on, man. Put your arms up. Play some defense.
Oh, read him there.
Oh, again! The champ to the top turnbuckle. From the top. Oh, an elbow drop.
Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
That one fails to land.
Missed the mark.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it. Oh, that'll do some serious damage.
Great decision by Joe to capitalize.
And again, yet another counter. Side Russian leg sweep.
Oh, stomping away.
And no luck against Joe there.
Some hard offense landing on the champ.
Yeah, he needs to make an adjustment here.
Taking the attack above the shoulders yet again. Man, that'll make your head hurt.
Great counter.
Impressive in-ring IQ on display. Great agility there.
Whoa, it's another reversal. Sling blade.
Nicely done.
What's going to happen here?
Don't do this.
Oh, gosh.
Sunset flip. Power bomb.
That's it.
Gonna get over. Standing Shiranui.
Oh, this could be something.
What a stomp to the back of the neck.
The champ will stay champ.
Oh, man, Joe doesn't even know where he is.
When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
the champ's taking an immense amount of damage.
He can't recover from a beating like this.
Big reversal.
Ring rattling. And Samoa Joe locks in the coquina clutch.
Trey's attempting a counter.
What's the matter? Not like you planned?
It looked like Trey attempted a counter to the coquina clutch that Brooklyn must have taught him, but for whatever reason, it just didn't work.
It's over.
It may not be the Universal Championship that Trey defeated him for 7 years ago, but Samoa Joe gets the vindication he was looking for, as he is the new WWE Champion. What the hell?
No, no, no! This is awful!
Was this some kind of setup all along?
It had to be. Hindsight's 20/20, but Brooklyn Von Braun's change of heart was way too good to be true.
Saxton, you said Brooklyn was going to be the difference maker tonight, and you were right for once. If she and Samoa Joe have formed an alliance, and it would appear that they have, Red and Trey's lives are going to be changed forever.
I really don't need to hear "I told you so" right now.
All you're gonna hear from me is I hope you're okay.
I'll be alright. I just feel so stupid.
You're not stupid. You're trusting and a good person. That's what separates you from people like her.
Like, I appreciate it, but I still can't believe I let my guard down like that. You were right about everything.
We'll make her pay for this. I promise.